stealth, speed, and surprise.
What's up guys, Magic Knives here, and today I'm bringing to you my first Airsoft gun review. So hopefully you can let me know in the comments how I do so I can improve in the future. But today we've got the current gun that I'm using, the Force company, or the VFC VR16 M4 AEG rifle. This is a CQB version. Straight out of the box, it shoots at around 380 to 390 FPS, which is a little bit too high for CQB, considering the fact that it is designed for CQB. So be warned, you will have to, what I did is I actually made the mistake of, after purchasing this, a few days later went straight to playing with it, but it was going over the 380 FPS limit. So what I had to do was work the gun in a lot, so I put it on full auto, do short bursts just to work the spring in, and thankfully the next day it dropped from 383 to about 376, so just good enough. If you don't want to have to, if you want a full guarantee that to reduce the FPS, it'd probably be a better idea just to change the spring out to a softer spring. As far as I know, this gun has a M120 spring, so you'll definitely want something lower than that. But so if you don't want to change the spring, you can just find a safe place, put it on full auto, and just really work the spring in of this gun. Now, the hop up on this gun is located right behind the dust cover, just like most M4s. You pull back here, and the hop up will be located right there inside. The nice thing about this hop up is that instead of like most M4s that have a dial, it simply just has a wheel, and to turn the hop up, you can just push it upwards to increase hop up, or turn it down to decrease hop up. I personally like this better than the previous, than having the dial, like my previous M4 gun. And so once you're done adjusting the hop up and you want to cover it back up, you simply, on the other side there's a button here, you just press it and it'll cover up the hop up, and then simply put the dust cover back on. Now, the rail system is really nice in itself. You can put a lot of things here. You can put a grip here, maybe a flashlight on the side, and also on the top here. Currently I just have an iron sight, because I've only had this gun for about a few weeks, but so you can definitely switch this for some better sights, whether it's a dot sight, holographic sight, you name it. So hopefully I can add that to this gun in the near future. But moving forward, the stock, this is a QRS stock, and the battery of this AEG is located right at the stock here. You press on the here, and you open up, and the battery is right here. This gun uses a LiPo battery, so I just fit it right in there. And also, finally, the magazine. You get a 75 round mid-cap magazine. Now, when I play CQB, the games are about 10 to 15 minutes, and I found that halfway into the game I'm already out of ammo using just this. So luckily I have a high cap magazine that I use as backup, but eventually I just decided, it was much better to get a 140 round mid-cap magazine. And I also found another reason why I did get a different magazine for this gun was because I found that the magazine that comes with this is a very tight fit, and you can tell right on just by looking at the scratch marks on it, because when I found that just by trying to put it in, it's you really have to push it in there to get it to fit properly. Otherwise, it's not gonna fire BBs out. And look, if you don't hear that click, it won't fall out. Like, you would think it's in, but unless you hear that click, it's not gonna be securely fit. And I also find sometimes taking it out is a struggle, and that's why it's got the scratch marks all over it. And so that's why I got an extra magazine, because it's much more fits much better into this gun. And I'm able to, because it's a 140 round mid-cap magazine, I'm able to stay in the fight much longer. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as the cons for this gun, again, just the mid-cap magazine that comes with it itself. So I recommend you probably need to get a extra mid-cap or two with higher rounds. And also the fact that because it's a CQB, it's titled a CQB version, but the fact that it shoots over the CQB FPS limit, you will have to either change the spring out, or like I said, or what I did, is just really work the gun in, just put it on full auto, short bursts, and hopefully it'll reduce the FPS down just under 380. Hopefully. It's not a guarantee though. So, but other than that, I really like this gun. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from people. Vegaforce VFC is a very good quality. That's why I got this gun in the first place, and so far it's working great for me. So you can let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Hopefully you enjoyed this Airsoft gun review. Hope to see you guys in my future videos, and until next time, peace.